Okay, so today we spent about 32 minutes working on this. I start out, of course, by brushing her and so on, and we're picking up feet today. As you can see, she's not being very cooperative. I've already chased her one time in the usual, not too much pressure, and I'm giving her another chance with not too much pressure, just a little light trot, to think about standing still for me. Remember that chasing is a go away from me. Your attitude is, I don't want you near me. And you're not too fierce about it. Just letting them know that if they don't stand still, you're going to. It's like you're pinning your ears, or you're, as another horse in the pasture might do, or just saying, get out of here. We don't want you. It's a rejection. And then I told her to whoa, looking for my hoof pick again. What I'm showing you is just the end part of this session, the last 10 minutes or so. And see there, she's just not having it. This is a big resistance for her. We've worked on this some in the past, and she's never really cooperated about picking up her feet. So I gave her a chance. She didn't do it. Here we go again. And this time it's going to be more vigorous chasing. I want her to start thinking about, I'm the person that, or even the horse that she's going to have to respect. And there comes a time in this process when this is something you have to do. You have to have this tussle. So I'm going back in the steps now. I've told her to whoa. And the first step is you whoa while I'm standing over here. That's the least pressure. I'm just talking to her right now and waiting and just giving her an opportunity to think about this. Okay, next step. I'm back up the ladder. Just going to go over and give her some pets. See how she starts leaning back. All right. Right to the foot. Actually, I didn't. I think I just brushed down her leg a little bit. And I'm giving her more pets. This is the next step. If I had a brush, I'd be using that lightly on her. It's just a talk and relax. You can see she's moving back. It's inching back. So I'm going to back off a little bit and just see if I can slowly get her to let me approach. I'm going for the foot. She's just backing up, moving around. Put it down. See her jump forward. She knows she has to go. I think that may be the time that I actually took my fist and whacked her in the shoulder with it. Not hard, but just enough to let her know. It's like almost as if in the past your horse reaches over and bites them because they really don't like what they're doing. It's the same idea. And you don't want to hurt your horse or make them afraid of you, but you do want them to respect you. So it's a matter of pressure. And that pressure is a choice that the trainer makes at all times. You want to use as little as possible, and you want to use it the least amount that you can to get the results you want. All right, at this point, I've told her to stand, to whoa, be the exact cue, and I'm talking to her. Okay, that's a go back down the steps. You don't, just back off, ease down the pressure. So I'm Petting her now, I'm reminding her that it's okay to stand still and be with me, that I'm not out to hurt her. If she would just stand still and let me pick up her foot, that would be good. And see, she's not going to do it. So you see that the horse can really, in this case, she's just not going to cooperate right now. She's resisting. You go through this little tussle with them. I don't know if you noticed, but she's cantering. And this is the first time really that I've cantered this horse around this arena is today. She's always been chased at the trot up until now. We're having this moment where she's going to respect me. She's got to do what I ask her. And if she doesn't, I'm going to tell her to just get lost. Just go away. I don't want to be with her. And I do that by chasing her. That's the whole psychology of the chase. It's a rejection. And even human beings don't like rejection. And horses especially don't like rejection because if they get kicked out of the herd in the wild, they generally don't survive. So we have the desire to dominate in conflict with a desire to bond and be a part of the herd. Horses constantly have this conflict. If the higher up they can move in the pecking order, the more they can get better grass and better mates and more food. So they like to move up in the pecking order. That's the challenge. That's when they challenge you. But they also want to be bonded and part of the herd, which they see you as part of that. Okay, here goes the foot again. Nope. You're not going to dominate me. That's what she's saying. So I'm putting pressure on. She's cantering again. And I'm just making her go. But the only reason that we can ever do anything with a horse and they'll do anything for us is that desire to please, that desire to be a part of the group. That's what makes them want to obey. In the wild, they obey and respect and even love the leader of the herd. So when you become that, that's what you get from your horse, and it's really a wonderful thing to experience. Okay, we're trying this again. I've been putting a lot of pressure on her. A lot of pressure. So she's getting the idea. She's just standing. And I'm holding back, talking to her, trying to get her to realize I'm not going to hurt her, that this is different now. My attitude is different from the chasing one. At this point, I'm approaching, still in a very non-aggressive okay, there she's moving again. She just doesn't want me to come up and handle that foot. She's like, you're just not going to do it to me. So we'll see how much more rejection she can take before she gives in. That's the whole concept behind this round pin. I'm going to try to pick up that foot again, I think. Ooh, there she goes. I'm just running after her. I'm going to give her a chance to stand still. I'm going to stand in front of her. And while I'm saying whoa, make it very plain that this is what I want her to do. I want her to just stand still. So by standing right in front of her like that, I'm giving her that message. It's in case she doesn't know what I want. I'm making it very clear she's not to move. And at the moment, I'm just waiting because this car is coming by. I don't want to be under the horse when the car goes by, although there's so much traffic around here that she's got quite used to it. Okay, so now the car's gone. I'm going to go try to pick up that foot. And I apologize for the bag that's tied to the fence. It's in the way, making it difficult to see what I'm doing. That's there to get horses used to things flapping in the wind. The owner of the round pen has put those things up to get horses desensitized. Okay, I'm going to try it one more time. She'll just let me pick it up. And her not put it down, me put it down. And she did it. And I'm like, see, that wasn't so hard, was it? And I'm very, very pleased. I've given her a pet. Big hug. Oh, Salty, that was great. So that's a moment right there that we can call a milestone, because she's also starting to give me her respect. The next time we work on her feet, this will be much quicker, easier, and better. It took me about 20 minutes of chasing this time to get that done. So very happy about this.